Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Intel. It is time for another update, and here on the long time frame we are tracking here basically a 1-2 setup. Now it could really be a series of 1-2 setups that occurred over this area, doesn't really matter. The main idea is this is being tracked as a third wave up. We have here a fourth wave correction, and now we are tracking the fifth wave to the upside, which we actually expect to be quite a significant one. Now internally within this structure to the upside, we are looking here at a 1-2 setup, and the ideal target for the third wave to the upside is the 138.2% extension at the $198 level, or somewhere around that area. And that is assuming that we have already bottomed in the wave 2, and we should have bottomed. We did reach the actual last level of support, and breaking below the current wave 2 bottom would be a pretty good indication that this correction might actually not yet be complete, and that it could fail this entire setup in 1-2. Now realistically, this movement to the upside could be a fifth wave as we are tracking here. It could also be a wave 3, because realistically, what is stopping it from turning this into a 1-2 setup and having a much stronger third wave developing now? Now, it is not my main expectation, and it is not really a concern. In either case, we are tracking a 5-wave structure to the upside, and that is not really an issue for us. So, internally, within this third wave, so far we have a few developments. Now we can even add the structure, the counts that we have been tracking so far. So we have our ABC structure within the wave 2, and from that point we are tracking an initial 5-wave move to the upside that would be in development. And so far we have the wave 1 complete, the wave 2 complete. We are towards the top of the wave 3 most likely, and then we would be looking for a larger correction in a wave 4, and then a fifth wave to the upside. In the previous video I did provide you a general area of support for such a wave 4. I presented it in yellow just to be more visible on top of the blue background, but it is within the same count. And now internally within this third wave to the upside, we are tracking also an ABC structure that is developing, that could very well be towards the end of its life, because I can actually count pretty much a full 5-wave structure right now. Now this is based on the idea that this wave B has developed as a triangle, because otherwise I would still need a series of 4 or 5 patterns to complete this entire wave C, or in this case this entire wave C. But that is not a high reliability setup for us to necessarily track. We will keep in mind some areas of support we could look forward to in that case, but for now I would prefer to still keep the focus on the main area for wave 4 that is here in yellow. Now this will need adjustments since we did push higher, and in the previous video within this wave C I provided you the idea of a 1-2, a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then in this fifth wave to the upside we had a couple of interpretations. Now both of them held the support, and both of them could still work out. Whether this is an additional 1-2 setup and then this is the third wave up, and then we would need a fourth and a fifth to complete it, it is discussable. I would however prefer to track it as if this is the last fifth wave in development to the upside. And in that case, we would have here the wave 4 bottom, and now within this fifth wave, I could actually still see a little bit further extension, where I see only 3 waves so far. Maybe not even those 3 fully complete, but internally here I would look. Possibly this could be a 1-2, it could be a truncation, so I won't really discuss that idea too much. We could just end up seeing an additional 4 or 5 pattern afterwards, but mainly I'm looking here at a 1-2, a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then this could still allow for a fifth wave to still push higher. Now even here internally I could actually argue that this is a 1-2, and then we have here another 1-2, 1-2. This could be the third wave up, and even in that case we might still hold the support zone for such a correction in wave 4. And it appears that we did reach the bottom of such a support zone, but yeah, in case this doesn't work out, I cannot rule out still further upside, so I would prefer to track the last levels, because regardless, we are already in the area of support, and pushing higher at this point at least is with pretty good chances, pretty good likelihood to still form another high in this area. Now, if we end up forming a few more, I'm not excluding that. I actually even think the count allows for such extensions, but that depends on the general market sentiment. We do need to keep in mind that we are overall in a general topping area, if not for this third wave to the upside, and if it is developing as something else, at least for this internal movement, because it could even extend into something much more bullish, where who knows, maybe this isn't the 1 2 3, it could be just a double 1 2 1 2 setup, and then this could develop as the third wave up, and we could end up still seeing extensions, but it is not something of a high probability. So I prefer, at the moment at least, to focus on this area of support that we have here internally for this continuation in the fifth wave, that would allow a correction all the way down to the $36 level, and as long as we stay above that, we can still expect pushes higher. But yeah, if we actually look here even lower for possibly this 1 2 setup, which is a little lower probability, we could allow even, let's say, the $35.6 level for extension, but again, not something I prefer. I would focus mainly on the $36 level, and after we form another top, we can redraw, we can reassess the extensions and the structure of this movement to the upside. This movement to the upside. But yeah, keep in mind, it is a topping area, it is with high risk, and the general area of support that I am looking for is still here in yellow for the larger wave 4 support, in the area that is now updated to between the $32.3 level all the way down to the $24.7 level. And as long as we stay above this, we can with high likelihood track a continuation in a fifth wave to the upside, and once that is complete, we will have a much more reliable 5-wave move to the upside to look for a correction in a wave 2 with a pretty good chances of a 1-2 setup, as we have already had here on the larger time frame. As you can see here, the 1-2 setup, which has provided the relevant support and has created this impulse, this movement to the upside. It is not an impulse, unfortunately. And yeah, there really isn't much else to add. So for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.